Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. I'm Sora Phronesis, and this is your quick Eclipse Full Moon in Pisces tarot reading. In this reading, we're going to explore the shadows that your mind, heart, and soul are hiding that this eclipse is trying to bring to the surface to heal. The shadow of the mind is represented by the Ace of Swords, ill-dignified. This is pointing to not having enough knowledge and solid logical facts before formulating perceptions about things. There's also a lack of clarity and will that makes it hard to carry through one's ideas. This is highlighting a need to not rush to formulate ideas and perspectives, and also to get together a step-by-step plan before pursuing your goals and your will. There is an energy of restlessness that is highlighted in every one of these areas in this reading. That means we can all benefit from looking at ourselves and seeing what ideas we're holding that are causing us to be restless instead of focused and clear. The shadow of the heart being brought to the surface by this eclipse moon is represented by the Three of Swords. This is showing how our lack of clarity and distorted perceptions are causing unnecessary pain in our emotional worlds. This is pointing to emotions of separation and lack that leads to an us versus them mentality. This highlights a need for us to not compare ourselves to others, but to see ourselves as one piece of a whole. In relation to feeling lack, what this is showing us is that we are a piece of the whole, so everything is our inheritance. So if we are separated from something that we truly desire, it is our own thoughts that are limiting and restricting us from having what we truly need. One example of this is wanting true love and fulfillment within a relationship, but your mind is limiting you and making you believe that you can only be happy if you have it with one specific person that you know is not treating you well and is not the right person for you. If you can release those self-created limitations, then you can open yourself to truly having what it is you desire, which is real love. This is one example, but it applies to many areas and ways in which we limit our thinking. Now, the shadow we are creating that is keeping us separated from our soul is represented by the Two of Wands, ill-dignified. This is showing how restlessness, destruction, impulsivity, and a desire to control others is keeping us separated from our truth and our soul. The restless energy shown elsewhere in this reading is appearing again, and here it appears to show us how that restlessness can cause us to be overly aggressive and defensive, keeping us separated from who we truly are. When we have expanded knowledge, clarity, will, and direction, we can offer constructive energies in our lives and others instead of destructive energies, and this will help us to align with our truth and our soul. This was a very simplified and short reading, but I appreciate all of you who watched. If you'd like to book a more in-depth reading that applies just to you, you can go to my Etsy shop or email me at L.V.X.MAGICK@gmail.com for special pricing. Follow for more tarot and occult content. Love is the law. Love under will.